Hello once again. It is Kupo, and we're gonna go right back to Mega Man 1, this time with Elec Man. So, I mentioned it last episode, but Elec Man stage is just absolutely horrible. It's a vertical climb with lots of just nonsense and chicanery, and really hard to thread needles on a lot of these jumps. And I had it happen once while I was sort of test playing these to refresh my memory on how they work, that I got all the way to the room before Elec Man and got killed and had no lives left and had to redo the entire level. So, in a way, it was almost a blessing in disguise that I picked Cutman's level again accidentally at the end of last episode, because then I jumped into the pit, and that was my last life, so now we got full lives. So, no matter how poorly this goes, I don't believe there's any risk of me having to redo the entire level. But yeah, like, these last couple rooms are a perfect example of what makes this stage so horrible. Because if you are still on the ladder and get hit by one of those things, you can just fall down an entire, like, 3 rooms. Ah! Oh, God. Okay. And so, I'm not sure how familiar, any of you people watching this are with speedruns, but I'm a huge fan of, like, AGDQ and SGDQ, and I'm actually gonna get to go to SGDQ and attend as an audience member this year, which is pretty exciting, because it's happening, like, about 20 minutes away by public transit from where I live. So I'm really happy about that. But Mega Man is always a popular speed game, and we're about to get to probably the biggest factor in running classic Mega Man this specific entry, the first Mega Man, as a speed game, which I've been trying to remember the name. I think it's called the Magnet Beam. It's this thing right here on the other side of the blocks. And it's essentially, like, it lets you shoot out little platforms that you can then jump on, and you can use that to clip through the wall and zip through levels in all sorts of interesting ways. Watching speedruns of this game are fascinating because of the way that they do the Magnet Beam. And they even figured out a way, I think it was last year, to use the magnet, to get to the Magnet Beam, like, just by clipping through walls based on where Mega Man's sprite is, so you don't even have to have Gutsman's weapon like I just did. The reason I'm hanging out here is I just want to point out real quick, look how friggin' much energy they give you for Gutsman's weapon, yet you'll only ever see, like, 3 blocks that you can use it on in any given area. I don't know. I just think that's a little bit silly. Alright. I always hate those beams, because I just get hit by them way too often and then have to go all the way back down. So, these sections are a little tense for me. Oh, screw you. I honestly didn't think he could just hop down the ladder like that. Alright, well... luckily for us, we had the Magnet Beam. Which, again, I'm not positive that's actually what it's called. I believe so, but I'm not 100%. So, if I'm wrong, someone feel free to correct me. And if I'm right, then woohoo, I knew something. Okay, I think... Yep, alright. Woo! Hey, he did the big hop! Again, I have no idea how to make him do the big hop, but I'm really happy he did. So, yeah, you know how in every other Mega Man game they just give you a nice little respite room? Or in this game, you know, they give you a room where you can shoot some guys to get some energy back? No, this room is just purely a hazard, and if you get hit by one of the beams, not only are you going to take some damage that you need to kill the boss, oh, so changing weapons on a ladder drops you to the bottom. Well, I don't think we're beating Elec Man this life. But yeah, so getting hit drops you all the way to the bottom, which loses precious life and wastes time, and makes it likely you're going to die again. You know, I'm just going to suicide, actually, and come into this with full life. Because I don't think I'll beat Elec Man with this little HP, so it's better, it's going to be quicker to just take those 2 hits. But yeah, so whoever thought this was a good idea, then wow, I feel like maybe they need a couple more game design classes, which admittedly probably weren't a thing at this point. But it's just horrible. Like, I think twice I died in this room when I was test playing. Once was the first time I got to it, and I ended up dying on my last life and had to restart the whole level, and then when I got back to the level, oh my, when I got back to it, oh freaking, there we go. And when I got back to it, I got killed again, but since I had just had to repeat the level, I had a couple lives still. But, god, that's just a horrible, horrible route. Anyway, like I said in the last episode once again, Elec Man himself, not that hard. That stage, really nasty. But that's another short one for you, and coming up next is going to be Iceman. So, again, I hope you guys will join me for that. Hopefully I'm at least moderately entertaining, and as I'm still super new at this, please, you know, feel free, be honest, tell me what I can do to improve, what will make this more entertaining for you guys, because this is something I plan to do for quite some time to come. Ideally, pretty much indefinitely. So, the more that I can help you guys enjoy it, then the more that I'll enjoy it too. Anyway, again, that's all for this episode. Have a good one, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow.